So I'm walking out onto a transformed landscape. Yesterday had the heaviest rain that we've had, and it had a proper lightning storm at about 1 a.m, which is scary because I could count the number of seconds between the flashes of lightning and the sound of the thunder, and it was about between 3 and 6 seconds, which means that the lightning is, only 3 to 6 kilometers away. But I thought I'd show you some of the outcome of the rain. So in some of my videos, you might have seen them, but there are these trenches on the side of the streets, and I've never seen these filled. But I knew that they were full water when it happens. But you can see now the whole thing is completely filled like a canal, going all the way down there, up to there. And even then, with all of that, the sides of the road have not coped very well with the water. The entire road where I live on is completely waterlogged. But nevertheless, praise God for the rains in Africa. Also, may as well tag on to this update, and it's too long to upload it to YouTube Shorts, so fewer people will see it, but who cares? We have our student presentations this week. This is the only assessment we're doing of the students. It's similar to the treatment I got in Bristol for one of my modules, where we only just had a presentation, and that was it for it. And that's just because the students, they get lots of work, and instead of giving them lots of things to do, which I found in my experience at university, I was given lots of things to do and I couldn't do them very well. As a result, we've just given them one thing to do with the aim that they can then do their best and give it their best work. And it's a 10-minute presentation that they're doing in pairs, so each person presents 5 minutes each, assessing a scientific theory in terms of what the theory explains, what are its assumptions, what are the evidence, or what is the evidence or arguments for or against the theory, and how does it relate to a biblical worldview. And the relationship to the biblical worldview doesn't need to be a direct kind of like, oh, it lines up with it, or it doesn't line up with it, but it can be more of a, it displays God's beauty in a certain way, or, oh yeah, maybe it does contradict the Bible, or maybe it lines up with this bit, or whatever it is. They can be creative with how they relate the two together. And the purpose of my course is to show that it is possible to relate many of the claims about how God sustains the universe to claims in physics, and even some of the claims that are found in Proverbs about learning from nature, getting wisdom from nature, from the ant, etc., etc. And also statements about even taxonomy in Genesis chapter 2. You can actually relate these to various disciplines in surprising ways that people don't normally expect. So hopefully that will have equipped the students to be able to answer that aspect of the presentation, as well as hopefully the course has given them the philosophical tools they need to analyze a theory in terms of inductive, deductive, or abductive arguments, which I'm not going to spend this video explaining what each of those are. But hopefully the students know what those are. So for those of you who pray, who know, who are Christians, just please pray for the students. Pray that they would be blessed, that they do their best. Their presentations start tomorrow. God bless. Bye.